How you doing, everybody? It's Tuesday the 12th of October 2010, and it's around lunchtime and it's very beautiful outside. I don't know if you can see it there, the sun's shining in here. It's a fabulous day. If you get a chance, get out and have a bit of a walk or whatever, but breathe in a little bit of fresh air. I want to talk to you about, basically, go back to fundamentals here. And I'm going to try and keep this very short. It's only a simple thing, this particular little video. Really what it is, it's to do with what's at the core of our problem. Our problem is, in Ireland at the moment, is essentially debt. It's nothing else. It's debt and incompetence. That's really what it is. It's all that in layers. Debt, incompetence, petty criminality, all various layers of it. But in the main, it centres around our debt. And as you know, we didn't arrive at this situation immediately. We didn't wake up one morning and all of a sudden we were in this debt. This happened over a period. It happened from 1997, essentially, up until 2-3 years ago. One crowd are entirely responsible, and we have to get rid of them. And one of the things that I've been going on about in the various videos that I've done is, and I was astounded that nobody really had tackled it, because I'm just an individual on my own, and I don't have access. I get a lot of information fed to me by people, and I'm not like someone who's a professional person out there in mainstream who, like, let's say, is a professional economist and would have access to all sorts of government figures and various things. Lo and behold, all of a sudden, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I got this email from somebody. I don't want to tell you who it is, doesn't matter, it's an irrelevancy. But they sent me an email, and in the email was a website. And I kind of disregarded it because I knew I was going away the following week, and I had various other things on my mind. Anyway, it's only over the last couple of days I had a look at this. And it is truly, truly an extraordinary website. It's called Nama Wine Lake. I'm going to put it up on the screen and you can have a look at it yourself. And it's exactly, it's first of all, it's fantastic that the information that I got given me by professional economists who work and have access to state documents, as it were, to documents that would not be public. And they told me that in seeing some of those documents, that the whole of NAMA, all of the money that we had borrowed, which varies, the amount it varies, but it's around about 45 to 50 billion that we've borrowed from the European Central Bank. And we've given out to Anglo-Irish, Allied Irish, Bank of Ireland in the main, and a couple of other smaller banks. But in the main, it's gone to those three large banks. The bulk of that money. That is centred around between 230 and 240 property developers. And lo and behold, you go to Nama Wine Lake and there they are, they're all listed out. Now, I don't know who runs this website, but I have to congratulate them. When you see something like this, you have to hold your hand up. First of all, it's a professional website. This is not some sort of Mickey Mouse affair. So somebody is funding this. Somebody is putting this information out. They're obviously a group, I would say it's a group of either lawyers or economists or people within the political spectrum who are funding. Somebody's funding this. And someone has access to official documents. Now, they claim that all this information that they have is within the public domain, and it probably is. It probably is. But it's not within the normal public domain, as it were. You would need to be a professional person to get access to this public information. A lot of this seems to be court documentation and various things like that has come into the public domain. So to me, it sounds like lawyers, stroke economists, stroke political people are doing this. And I don't know who it is, but you have to hold your hand up to it. It is a fantastic site that gives you very, very clear and indisputable information. It's not, this is non-negotiable information. It's right in your face. It lists all the people of who they are, what they are, how much they owe, and where they rank. And it is truly extraordinary. There only is 230, 240 of these people. And that's where all this money is going. All this money is going to rescue those banks and these people. So, to get back to what I did last week, which is the class thing, and loads of people emailed me. I got a lot of private emails from people, and they said to me, what has this class thing got to do with what we're suffering, what we're going through at the moment? What has it got to do? It's very, very simple. Our elites, our political elites, are handing the debts of 230 people and their companies over to the people of Ireland. This is private debt been shuffled into a card deck which has been funded by the public purse. In other words, the private debt of 230 people has been given over, and the banks has been given over to the people of Ireland. Of course, we're told there are banks. There are banks. Well, when they were earning $2 billion a year 5 years ago, and 6 years ago, and 7 years ago, they weren't our banks then. Oh no, they were their banks. There was shareholders' banks, and it was a wonderful thing. Everybody should be a shareholder in Bank of Ireland. Everybody should be a shareholder in Anglo-Irish, and everybody should be a shareholder in Allied Irish. Well, we all know where their shares are gone, the value of their shares. So that's the reality. Whatever way you look at it, it's a class struggle. It's an old case. It's a case of tails you win, heads I lose. Alright, it's dead simple. You couldn't make it up, as I say. You could not make any of this up. No matter what way you view it, you could not make any of this up. It's their debt. Well, they're making money out of it. As soon as they lose money, it's your debt. Our debt. Listen, we talk more. Don't forget Nama Wine Lake. Nama Wine Lake. Alright? Have a look at that site. That's well worth looking at.